Hello everyone and welcome back to my walkthrough of Dragon Age Origins. If you watched the last one, you know that we pretty much explored all of Lothering besides like two last quests. So we're gonna wrap that up here today and then head out.
Critters.
Yeah, so these are the oh wow, that's a lot of wolves. Oh my god.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Wow, I did not expect this. I didn't think there'd be this many. Ooh, nice. Gives Morgan's ability.
Here we go!
Another battle axe.
Oh no. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's over. I saw that coming. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I just let myself get down way too low. Alright. And so, this is unfortunately the boy's mother here. And yeah, so, that's where his mom was the whole time. So sorry. And then this is our last quest over here.
I am your death.
Aha!
Yes, terrorizing the townspeople. Something.
Oh, this should be good.
You had it coming.
Alright. Easy, easy. Let's grab that death root.
As you wish.
So can he do something here? Oh, Mabari dominance. Ah, yes, yes. Okay, cool. So yeah, I find those little landmarks, and then you switch over to your Mabari, and you examine it, and then pretty much in that area, they're just stronger. They pretty much just piss on the tree, and then and yeah, that's now their area. So yeah, let's go turn in these quests, and then we can get out of here. Oh yes, we gotta go to Barlin actually to turn in that poison. Almost forgot about that. Barlin? Yeah, that was his name.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, there's enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey? Ha ha!
Hee hee, yeah, woohoo.
So what does a dark spawn look like anyhow? You ever seen one?
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Cool.
And Andraste came unto them, saying, though the danger great, the mountain...
And that pretty much wraps up Lothering. Yeah, there's a decent amount of stuff to do in there. It's pretty easy to miss it as well. Because, yeah, like I said, you gotta kind of, like, do 2 laps of this area. 1 lap of, like, killing those bandits. You turn that in. You get the bear one and, the missing mother one. And we can head over here to exit Lothering. And probably gonna stop at the party camp to talk to, Sten and Liliana.
Someone help us!
Oh, but first we got this going down.
I am your death!
All attack. It's lovely.
Fools!
Here we go!
Not too bad.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads.
Yeah, I'll take your coin. Oh, I can even push him for more.
Unsold goods, I'll point out, though you've a fair point. Here's 200 silver, but it's all I have. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna toss in the Grey Warden name.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Well, those were some nice dwarfs. I wonder if we'll ever see them again. Hint, hint. Alright, Lothering is all complete. Got 2 more companions to add to the party. What's going on here? Yeah, that was a really intense scene. Just those quick flashing lights are just super intense to me.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too. That's what I'm here for, to deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Alright, so yeah, we're back at camp. You can see all of those are just DLC quests coming through. And hey, who do we got over here?
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Nice.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed. He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Enchantment!
Yeah, I'm just gonna toss that on there for right now because I know eventually I'm probably gonna give that to Alistair. But we got another quest over here.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins, Levy the trader. Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled. Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. Hard to say. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride. As for the truth, my family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour. Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arlen's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour. Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now. I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it at least? Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new Wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
So yeah, this is one of the DLC missions, the Soldier's Peak. Yeah, we're definitely...
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
So yeah, there's I believe it's 3. Yeah, there's 3 DLC. We're gonna kind of do those in between these. We're gonna start off with a broken circle, because that's part of the ideal path, as called. But yeah, before we do that, let's talk to our new companions a little bit. We got Liliana and Sten. Let's learn a little bit more about them.
Well, here I am. I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in. I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith. In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything? He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me? Thank you. It's nice to find someone who agrees. I know what I know, and no one will ever make that untrue. Yes? Well, here I am. What is meant by someone like me?
Well, I want to flirt with her, but at the same time, I don't want to make Morgan jealous. There we go, yeah.
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed. We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken. I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Okay, so she was kind of deflecting a little bit there. Let's learn some more.
Yes? Well, here I am. Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose. When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools. Maybe I am wrong, but it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now. Yes? Well, here I am. Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
So yeah, you can, I'm not going to go through all of this because this will take, like, very long. But basically you can ask her different stories. She'll tell you, because she's a bard, she'll tell you just, like, different lore and legends, which are really cool. I would really recommend checking them out. But yeah, we're not going to do that because
Yes?
Oops. Because yeah, that'll take a while. So let's go talk to Sten.
Why are we stopping? There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful? I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises. No.
He really doesn't want to talk.
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty. You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight. I am. Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did. The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world. Compared to what? What does anyone truly know of the world? The world changes. We change. The Antam observe what we can, just as you do. There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting. What a strange language you speak. You say hurry, where I would say duty. No, it is yours, and you are chatting with me instead. As you wish.
Yeah, he really doesn't like you at the beginning. But approves +4. Okay.
Yes. Sitting, as you observed. No, it's a choice, not a necessity. I did. Parshera. Was there anything else? Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised. To answer a question. The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here. The one who commands the Antam, the body of the Kunari. A portion of it. Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer. Why do you? Exactly. You don't ask, nor do I. The Arishok sends me and I go. Yes. Never. I cannot go home. It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
Alright, so we're able to wiggle a little bit of information out of them. Let's talk to our other companion, see if we got any new dialogue.
Yes? So, full of questions, are you?
So yeah, I believe that personal
Yes?
one is new. Yeah, that one's new.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Ooh. Could go right for it. Yeah, let's do it.
What's this? 'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning in so closely. Not unless you stop.
Hey, there we go. Nice.
Yes? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Let's do it again.
Ah, Such a romantic, I see.
Why not, right?
Yes? So, full of questions, are you?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we can do.
Yes?
Oh, nope. Alright, let's go talk to Alistair.
What do you need? Ask away. Such as they are. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
Alright, well, it looks like he... Oh.
Ask away.
Yeah, it looks like we're all set there. Oh, yeah, I think there's some new stuff with my Mabari.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Well, it's good to know they're getting along. Oh. Cool. I'm glad he's happy.
This should be easy.
Let's just take a look at the map real quick.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Probably not gonna go anywhere. Okay, cool. So yeah, next time we're gonna go to Lake Hallenhead docks to start the circle mission. Do still got a little bit more time left. Let's listen to just like one of Liliana's stories.
Yes? Well, here I am. Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Yeah, let's do Ferelden.
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Oh yeah, I met her.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists? Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you. Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love. Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many chastened men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Alright, so yeah, that was a pretty good story. It was kinda, if you remember the one in one of the previous parts where Morrigan tells kind of a similar story, but it's like how Flemeth told her about it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. You know, I really appreciate you watching. You know, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Really helps out the channel. Let me know how you enjoyed the video down in the comments below. And leave a like. You know, other than that, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day.